You need to understand that if you cannot lead yourself, it will be difficult for you to lead others.
Leadership starts with you. Learn it, live it, lead it. Step by step, bit by bit. Lyrical Seriki, Leadership Academy.
So, I want you to know that the greatest test of leadership is leading yourself, which I call personal leadership. You have to be able to lead yourself first before you can lead others. And the global leadership crisis and management crisis that we are going through is as a result of leaders who cannot manage themselves, who cannot lead themselves, and we are given a responsibility to lead others. It is tough for people who can't lead themselves to success. When they try to lead a nation to success, it is tough for them. It is even worse for a family, for a business, for an organization with a leader who can't lead himself. A leader who sets rules, but you can't follow your rules, and you are punishing your followers for the rules that you set, and you are breaking the rules. You set the rules, you break the rules, your followers break the rules, and you punish them. How do you want to lead with integrity if that is what is happening? How do you want to lead with inspiration if that is what is happening to you? If you are setting a rule and you are the one breaking the rule, and when one of the followers break the rule, you punish them for it, or you do not punish yourself. You cannot even summon the discipline and the self-control to obey the rules that you set in your company, in your business, in your organization, in your family. It is tough for people who can't lead themselves. It is tough. It is really tough because they're going to struggle as a leader. So now the conversation should be about how can I lead myself? There is no magic to this. The way you can lead yourself is to make sure that you discipline yourself, you exercise self-control. Leadership is responsibility, and that responsibility must come with self-control, self-discipline, and self-mastery. And it must also come with humility. Humility must come with the ability to say, I am a leader, but I made a mistake. And I'm sorry for the mistake I made. Leadership is something that we've been miseducated on. The way we say leadership is different from the true leadership that was exhibited by the ancient people. For example, Alexander the Great will lead his army to war. Alexander the Great will not be in the middle, will not be at the back. He's going to be in the front of his army. One of the people that is going to charge toward the enemy, and his army will follow him. He sustains so many injuries. Alexander the Great will not be in his palace when his army are fighting. He led them to war. He led them to war. He is at the forefront of the battle. And that is the kind of leadership we are talking about. A leadership that shows forth action, shows forth discipline, shows forth self-control, not just talk. If you want to be a good leader, then you must first learn how to lead yourself through self-discipline, self-control, and self-mastery. You must be able to master your emotions.